Hello and welcome to the channel. In this video I want to talk about my PC build, which unfortunately I haven't built yet. I got the parts behind me here because I wanted to actually film and record me building my PC, but I've got a computer in my bedroom. It's an NZXT Phantom. It's red, with my old PC in it. And in the living room, I have a brand new case. I don't remember what kind of case it is. It's a smaller case, more suitable for that PC. But what's in my old system is a Skylake i7 6700 non-K with 32 gigs of RAM with red LEDs. And I think it's got a 750 watt power supply. Now my graphics card isn't that great. It's I'm trying to think here. I think it's a 780 Ti, a Zotac 780 Ti. I got it on sale at NCIX when they were still in business. Yeah, I thought it would be a pretty decent graphics card, but my system there can handle probably a 3060 or 3060 Ti. I don't quite know which. I wanted to get a 1080 Ti for it, but yeah, even still, they're still actually pretty expensive for a 1080 Ti. I think they're still like $1,000 Canadian or something like that. It was kind of ridiculous, or 1,200. But what I've got here, let's see, what can I grab? Oh. Okay, I've got a Carbonaut thermal pad instead of using thermal paste for my CPU. And I've got my RAM here, which is 4 sticks of 64 gigs or 32 gigs. I think it's a total of, yeah, it's 32 gigs times 4. So it's 128 gigs of RAM, DDR4. I know with AMD, it's very finicky with the RAM. If you want, you can't really make sticks of RAM. They've all got to be binned the same. And then my CPU is a Ryzen 9 5900X. Will it focus? '12 core, 24 thread. I didn't really go with the 5950 because I didn't really need anything like that. I got other stuff on there. I've got a 3070, which I actually kind of regret grabbing. It's the Dual Series Asus. It's an overclocked 8 gig GDDR6 graphics card. What I would love to get my hands on is a 3080 Ti, but they're still kind of pricey. I'm hoping maybe the next few months I might be able to pick one up or something like that. And then behind this Beyblade I have my cooler, which is I think it's a Noctua NH-D15. I was planning on air cooling it all this time. My current Phantom Skylake system has water cool. It's got an all-in-one cooler and a bunch of fans. I got some fans kicking around in here. Now, I'll move these. I can't quite get to my motherboard. But my case can handle, I think, 3 or 4 of these. What size are these again? $200 mil fan. Yeah, it's a 200 mil fan. So yeah, I can handle like 3 or 4 of these, 2 at the top and 1 on the door on the outer panel. It can handle another one of these. I really want to keep it cool, so I plan on having 2 of these as exhaust fans up on top and stuff like that. It's got a front intake and a rear exhaust. For the one on the panel, I'd probably do it. I could do it either as an exhaust or an intake. I haven't decided actually what I'm going to do with that. So I've got 3 of those. I've got a few other case fans. And then this is my motherboard. But I got stuff on top of it. I'll stand up and clear that off. Just give me a moment here. I'll probably still keep this in the video. Got a few things here that I want to maybe eventually sell. There goes a mouse. Now this was a bit of an expensive motherboard and I had to wait. This was back ordered when I ordered it. This is an ROG Crosshair 8 Dark Hero. I can't quite see it, maybe like that. Hang on. I got my phone here. There we go. It's a nice motherboard. When it released, well, I think I watched Jay's 2 Cents use one of these motherboards on a build or something like that. I watched somebody use this motherboard and they highly recommended it, so I decided to get this particular one, and it's already set up for the 5000 series CPUs. So it's already let me see, where does it say that here? AMD Ryzen 5000X desktop ready. It says it right there in red. So this one was already ready to go for what I need. Oh, the mouse. Alright. I also have a small bracket for my GPU to I'll put this away later, to kind of hold it up so that it doesn't sag. Is this it? No, that's something else. I'm not quite sure where it is right now, but yeah, that'll be my PC build. I might throw the 3070 into my Skylake system. It'll probably have a bit of a bottleneck, unfortunately, but it'll still run. But yeah, I had that system at the house, the Skylake system, and I just never had a spot to set it up anywhere to be able to even use it. So I basically built it, and then it's just been sitting for the last 4 or 5 years or something like that. I installed Windows 10 on, no, Windows 7 on it. It does have a disk drive. But yeah, the nice thing with that case is it's got like I think 6 hard drive bays. And I almost thought about maybe just selling it and then buying another one. But honestly, the case is stupid expensive. It's like $650 Canadian just for the case, and it's like that's the price of PS5. Like, yeah, and I don't think it would be worth that much to somebody if I were to try and just sell that system and then buy the case. And no, it's just too much of a hassle. So I plan on taking that system out and putting it into a much cheaper case. I think the case was only like $100 or something like that, and I think I got it on sale. And it'll fit in there just fine. Yeah, so that'll be my PC build. I might just make some room in my room and just build it like I did with my other 2 computers. I built 2 Skylake systems. I want to have one for gaming and one for production and stuff like that, but yeah, I've come to realize that I don't need to do it that way. My other system actually has a Quadro card in it. I think it's a 2000 or 4000 series Quadro card. That was an expensive card. Yeah. Because I wanted to do a whole bunch of like graphical stuff and whatnot, but if I get a 3080 Ti, I'll still be able to do what I wanted to do, and I can use it for gaming, and I can even maybe use it for live streaming at some point. My laptop is okay. It does good for me for video editing and stuff like that. It's an Asus gaming laptop. I think I bought it in 2017 or 2018, and it has a 1070 mobile chip in it. I know it's not as good as like a desktop 1070, but it's still I'm still able to use the GPU to boost my my rendering for my video, so it doesn't take quite as long, and it's not as CPU heavy with the editing software that I use. But I'm sure that once I build this system and start using it, my rendering times will probably go down to next to nothing. Yeah, I still need to get a copy of Windows 10, hopefully on USB, but it's still like $100, and I can't really afford it right now. Yeah, it'll be nice to have that system up and running. I do kind of have space in my room if I shuffle some things around and get things all organized differently. But yeah, my other computer is just sitting in storage right now. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.